Before humans built temples or cities, they built beliefs. And the deeper we look into history, psychology, and the universe itself, the more it becomes clear that belief isn't superstition but survival, logic, and an ancient human instinct. Picture early humans standing under a violent sky surrounded by storms, predators, fire night, and the vastness of the stars. Without science or language, they still pointed upward, because something in the human mind naturally sensed intention behind the universe. Modern psychology proves this. Children, even without religious teaching, instinctively assume that everything has purpose. Mountains exist, so animals can climb them, rivers flow, so people can have water, lightning strikes for a reason. Harvard psychologist Deborah Hillman calls this promiscuous teleology, an evolutionary instinct that kept early humans alive, because assuming intention, a mind behind events, was safer than ignoring danger. Anthropology agrees. 95% of human cultures, even isolated tribes, independently believed in a higher power. Oxford scientist Justin Barrett calls humans born believers, wired to detect invisible agents behind creation and morality. That wiring didn't appear randomly. It was preserved because it helped humans survive and build societies. But instinct alone doesn't explain belief. The universe adds fuel. The Big Bang, the start of time and space, raises the question, what caused it? Why did the universe emerge with such precise fine-tuning that even microscopic changes in gravity or particle mass would make life impossible? Astrophysicist Paul Davies said, "The impression of design is overwhelming. Science describes how the universe works, but not why the laws exist at all." And that gap between how and why pushes many scientists toward recognizing something beyond natural processes. This is where Islamic thought surprises Western audiences. Instead of opposing science, it aligns with scientific reasoning. The Quran repeatedly tells humans to observe, think, analyze. Do they not look at the sky and how it was constructed? 50. Banding. It doesn't demand blind faith. It demands intellectual curiosity. Islam says, belief is the most rational conclusion, because the universe points toward intention, order, and purpose. It also explains the psychological side. Humans are born with fitra, a built-in inclination toward a creator, something modern neuroscience indirectly supports. Dr. Andrew Newberg's work in neurotheology shows the brain functions better with belief, purpose, and spiritual connection. The brain expects transcendence. When belief is removed, humans create substitute religions. Nationalism, celebrity worship, political cults, conspiracy theories proving that the mind seeks meaning whether God is acknowledged or not. Critics argue that being wired for belief means God is imaginary, but that logic is flawed. The human eye is wired to perceive light. That doesn't mean light is fake. A built-in detector doesn't disprove the thing it detects. In fact, if the universe is structured with order, and humans are designed to recognize that order, belief becomes not a delusion, but recognition. History strengthens this idea. As civilizations advanced, religion didn't disappear, it evolved. Polytheism became monotheism. Tribal gods became universal ethics. Superstition shifted into structured theology. Humanity's intellectual progress refined belief, rather than replacing it, reaching its clearest form in Islam. Pure monotheism without myth, appealing to logic, evidence, and moral reasoning. Science can describe brain activity during prayer, but not why humans across cultures instinctively feel accountable to an all-knowing judge. Anthropology can explain how religion strengthens societies, but not why humans feel meaning, purpose, and moral duty at the deepest level. Physics can describe the laws of nature, but not the origin of the lawmaker. Islam connects these dots by saying humans believe in God because both the universe and the human mind point toward the same reality. The universe displays order, the brain seeks meaning, and the soul feels purpose. With satellites in space and AI in our pockets, the question is no longer why do humans believe in God? The real mystery is, why did the universe and the human mind evolve in a way that leads us toward the same conclusion? If belief were a mistake, it wouldn't be universal, ancient, persistent, or strengthened by new scientific discoveries. Maybe belief isn't a glitch, maybe it's a clue. In the end, belief in God isn't fear or tradition. It's the deepest attempt to understand where we come from, why we exist, and what lies beyond this temporary life. Science maps the fingerprints. Islam explains the one who left them.